Hey yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope that you are all having a fantastic day. I know it's been a minute, and I'm sorry. I wish it had been a little bit shorter time for me to upload. But you know what? I don't really have an excuse. So yeah, but anyway, I hope that you really enjoy this because I did. I think this is a really cool thing. I know, super original, brand new idea. But I asked a bunch of people in the top 100 for online head-to-head if they want to run a game, and this one dude said, "Yeah, let's do it." So he's ranked 91. As I'm recording this, this is a I am doing the audio after because I wanted to focus on the game. I I think that's pretty reasonable. I hope I don't have to do that again though, because I don't know. I really don't like this. I just like reacting to it. I think it's a lot better when I can just be in the moment. But anyway, so yeah, we ran a game. He was the Ravens. I was the Packers. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the game. Oh yeah, so I'm going to show you every single play, and I'll talk about it if, it's important or whatever. Um, um, what else? Yeah, so I'm not going to be pausing the video at all. It's just going to be straight through every single play. You'll see every single play, and I'll explain it, everything I did, what I was thinking. And then, I don't want to hold you guys too long, so that's why I'm just going to go straight through. I don't want this video to be too long. It's already going to be like 15 minutes long just from all the plays, so I really want you to see what I was thinking, and I do think this is probably one of my best games I've ever played, just because I did not make many mistakes. So yeah, I'm running Gun Bunch Offset out of the Carolina playbook, and I did put ball carrier on conservative, just because big game, don't want to mess up. I mean, I don't know, I don't really do that often, but figured I'd do it this time. Just doing my audibles right now and my personnel. Yeah. So, oh right, he did take a long time to pick his first place, so we can just chat. Make sure to go drop a like. Let me know what you're up to. Are you ranked in the top 100? How's your MUT team looking? Okay, here we go. Finally, so I see he's running cover 2, or I mean, it looks like it. So, just from my favorite play, double post, and we have Davante Adams over in the middle, because it's cover 2. Just aggressive catch out, and he's wide open with route tech. Cover 2 again, and right here, I did try my cover 3 beater. I don't know why, because clearly he's running cover 2. He has 2 high safeties and nobody else in the area, so as you may have guessed, this play did not work. I'm very lucky that, I think that's Matthew Judon, I'm very lucky that he did not pick that, because I have seen a bunch of those get picked, and so obviously I don't want that to happen. Anyway, so here we go. He's running cover 2 again, and finally I diagnose it and run a cover 2 beater. Now I probably could have thrown that corner route at the joint, but instead I decided to throw this sketchy pass to Davante Adams, and you know what? He probably should have picked that off, but we'll just. That's my one definite. That's definitely the one time I messed up. I don't think I messed up any other times. I think I played this game pretty well. So I do sub in Davante Adams where MVS was, just because he has route tech and he'll get better separation. He's a 98 overall receiver, so we throw it right there, and look at that separation. It's so much better than last time. So down to the 4, I come out I-form close. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to punch this into the end zone. He's got like 8 people in the box, maybe 9. So so this is probably my favorite like inside the 5 play out of Gun Bunch, just because the one route is the wide receiver wheel. So if he's cross-manned or if they're not playing flats, then that's an easy touchdown. I have seen that glitch out sometimes, and he like hits his helmet, but it's fine. So anyway, yeah, I'm running nickel 2-4-5. double A gap. I think it's really good, as you'll see. I mean, I pretty much boxed him the whole game. I have been working on my run defense, and that's the one part of this defense that isn't great, but don't worry, I'll work on it. Again, if you wanna see that, just let me know. And he finds that. I do not know why that got open. I'm pretty sure that that's Darnell Savage. I think it's pretty fast. So again, I'm still working on this defense. I've been running it for about 2 days, so I definitely haven't mastered it yet. And so if he does run the ball like pretty much every single time, which he will later in the game, then he will do well against it. And he decides to sketchy pass. So I don't know how that wasn't picked. 3 people in the area. Who knows? And he just tries to play the speed. Devin Duvernay, you know, I think he's pretty fast. But I shade over top, so that's not gonna work. And he's running cover 2, and he's actually using a safety, so this is even better. I probably could have hit Davante Adams here for like a lot of yards, just because then he's manned up and there's no safety on the left side. But I decided to just take my slant, and we'll take that 9 yards. So, you know, finally there's no pressure of getting a safety. He's not screaming, so we can, you know, chill out. And just taking your drags is so important. You never know where those can get you. I've had many touchdowns just from drags, and then people try and do too much or don't do enough, and all of a sudden you got 7 points from a drag. So here, you know, he's running man coverage, so I find a little man coverage dot. We got to Devin Funchess, and if you just throw it at the joint and aggressive catch it, then wide open. And then here, you know, he's running cover 2 again, so I try to run on my cover 2 beater, but I smart routed RB. But you know what? It's actually okay, because Davante Adams ended up getting wide open. So yeah. And then we find him over the middle again, which is great. See here, yeah. So I think this was one of the few times he ran cover 3, and I got a rough-in passer, which honestly pretty lucky, but you know what? I'll take it. So again, cover 2, and this is my favorite deep red zone dot. We're at the 25, but it'll still work. Just as long as it's cover 2, it'll be wide open. I know there are some variations, but the closest guy over there was his user, and if he wasn't using him, he'd be wide open. So touchdown, we go 14-0, and this is a very important drive for him. If we can get a stop here, then we have a chance to score again. And oh my God, this dude in his sketchy passes to Marquise Brown. I don't know what's going on. Caught on my D-line, but again, he runs it, and this is where he starts to figure out that the run is really good against this defense. So he starts running here, but again, 2 minutes left, not the best time to start running. So he does, okay, I'm not going to spoil it, but he starts running, and obviously it works well. He does find a few dots, but mainly runs. That's mainly how he gets down the field. Play action there. I get stuck on my D-line again. And Jair Alexander animates, but it goes right through his hands. So that's definitely disappointing. Definitely would have been huge, because I have all 2 timeouts and 1:30 left, so I probably would have scored. Okay, so, but anyway, here we go. And he finds a nice little dot there. Like 20 yards. That was really good. But that definitely helped him out, because running the ball is not going to get him all the way down here. And I do not know what happened here. My guy, who's supposed to be on a curl flat, kind of just, you know, tried to walk across the field, but did not work out. And again, this dude in his cover 2. And who else but Davante Adams, wide open. So we got to hurry up here, because we only got a minute left. But we do have 3 timeouts, so I definitely want to score some points here. And who is it again? Davante Adams. I'm pretty sure he was using his D-line right there. So it's just depending on whatever coverage he runs, it's going to be a dot no matter what. So do not usually use your D-line. Yeah. But again, cover 2 here, and this is the first sketchy pass of 3 that I tried right here. Tried the cover 2 beater. Well, you'll see. He was cover 2 man, and he did get open. I will say he was open, but that was very sketchy. I don't know if he was open. Not a great pass. Not a great read. And then here, I don't... Yeah, right next to the linebacker's head. Like, right next to it. Like, the football probably gave him a kiss. To be honest. I don't know. And then here, honestly, I mean... I don't know if this is a bad read. But it was close. Those two linebackers were closing in on him. I think he had some good separation, so it was probably fine, but I mean, I didn't get barely any yards out of it, so wasting a timeout for 3 yards is not a great play. And then here, I mean, I probably could have thrown RB right there, but an X over the middle, but man, I mean, I was not in my good offensive mind right there. Clearly has 3 plays, 3 bad passes. Here, so let's see. See, he starts running here, and it works well, but really all we need is 1 stop. If we can get 1 stop of just like a yard or less, then he pretty much has to pass the ball, which is exactly what we want, because my pass defense has been boxing him. So it's 3rd down. He pretty much has to pass here, and so he throws that, and again, I don't know what he's looking for, but it's open. And so he has to do this. He's running 5 wide, but everybody's manned up. Everybody, you know, this defense has been boxing him. So I'm really expecting to get the ball back on my own, on his 40. Nothing is open, and he throws that, and he gets a PI call. That just heartbreaker. Goes back to the 5 wide, thinking, oh, maybe that'll happen again. Nope. Finds a little dot there over the middle. That's fair. That's fair. That's what I was throwing earlier. You know, throw it in right when he breaks, and you're good. So he runs the ball, and there's our 1 stop. That is huge, and he does pass the ball here. So yeah, everything's boxed, and right when he scrambles out, I send my guys, and he has no time and does not make a good throw. So here, 3rd and 9. And this is really my fault. This is all my fault. I mean, my job is the middle and the running back, and he just runs an angle and destroys me. That's very disappointing. Now, I don't know exactly what I was doing here. I've never run this formation before. So, I mean, I don't know. I really wanted to run the ball, and honestly, this drive was a little nerve-wracking. Just because, you know, this was very important, probably the most important drive, and again, I wanted to run the ball, I wanted to choose some clock, but I also needed to score a touchdown, probably, because he's been picking apart my defense lately. And this is the most relieving play, probably. Just hitting the drag to MVS and getting the touchdown. If you don't know who MVS is Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I am a Bears fan, but I know my Packers players because we see them twice a year. And this, finally, he runs cover 3, sorry, and I can hit him with the cover 3 beater, and Davante Adams is wide open. Usually I would throw the ball a little bit later when he was in the end zone, but he was wide open. So finally we go up 10, and this is, if we get a stop here, it's pretty much over. I do not know why I came out nickel over G. That was really silly. My defense was pretty much working, and if he wanted to run the ball, then he could chew the clock. So I should have just stuck with my defense, and he does me up twice. I made 0 adjustments from that play too, from the previous play to this play. 0 adjustments, so I mean, that's really just my fault. He probably could have hit it right there. I mean, his guy was wide open, but so he takes his flats, and here we go. So I finally switch back to my old defense, and here we go. So I mean, he runs the ball. That's a huge stop. It's 3rd down. He does have the option to run the ball, but again, he just got stopped. So is he really going to be confident enough to run it again? I mean, this defense, even though you can run on it, it looks really scary, and we get the user lurk, and that's gonna steal it. We bring it home for 6 because Adrian Amos is a speedster. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah. So we beat him. He conceded after that. He was ranked 91. I'm pulling up the leaderboard right now to show you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed. I know that I did. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. it's been a while, so I think I have a matchup with another guy sometime, so I'll try and record it and you know, get some get either voiceover or do it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.